All right, so let's jump into the second one. Second is a very close, I just loved it, relevance. Now, if you are like me, you might be thinking, look, because at the moment there's so many experts, so-called experts, they are doing, sort of social medias, they are doing posting, they are doing everything. And sometimes I wonder, because it's like you haven't really lead anyone, and you being as a leadership coach, you haven't really done your real business, and you try to be almost as a business coach, preaching or telling people, and that's where the relevance comes in, because the name of the game is you must need to show the expert, right? You must need to understand the current situations, what's happening right now. So and obviously you have to adapt in the current situation, or you have to pivot. Pivot is a great keyword. You got to pivot it, which means whether you have the existing service which you have, or you may have to, with the current situation we are facing, you may have second model, and later down on the track you can have a sort of a hybrid, or keep this, or take this, or if this is not working, just keep this on. So what I'm trying to say is it need to have a relevance factor, right? And perhaps there's a couple of things for you would be, so if you have a pen handy, write it down. Perfect time for brand refreshment. So you can, not sure whether your website is old website, the same old images, you don't have videos, there is not much information. Perhaps it might be a time for you to just go back and have a look on your brand. What is the brand message you're giving to your clients, your prospects? So that's very important. And you may look, I believe on Giver's Game, I believe on all about the writing, crafting, as you must need to, whether that may be communicating with your clients, adding that value, whether writing the blogs. And I hear that, people don't get a time, but that's, and I'm not saying everyone should jump on the video, but what I'm trying to say is whatever you are good at, or whatever your strength is, just do that. And which also means people feel you are different, and obviously you are adding the value to the local businesses, right? So, and it might be anything, whether that may be schools or dental business, or whether that may be watching the physios or any of healthcare. It is very important to add the value to your clients or your patients, if you like. All right. Now, other things also on the relevance is keeping digital in mind, which is I have just mentioned here. So digital is a key here. So because what important is when your buyers, right, when they are on the website, it is important to make sure that to make their life easy, because no one would have a time. And this is a, as Gary Vee talks about, this is a sort of a television now. Everyone is here, and television has become a radio. So everyone is like, from the morning, everyone is on the mobile. So you got to make sure that, it's easy to buy. Make sure that you have a payment system, e-commerce working, or if you don't have e-commerce, that's okay. You may have a vault, e-learning, or whatever the information. Make sure it's very handy for your clients. So whoever is browsing the websites, browsing your landing page, they find the right information in the right time. Because to be honest, there's so many things going on at the moment, and people get confused. People get really confused. So so the relevancy is key. Now, you might be curious what we are doing for a number of our clients. I mean, is particularly one client, a legal client, a corporate client. What we are doing right now is every episodes we are running a sort of like live cast, talking legal, which means helping them to, because obviously when you talk about medicine or healthcare and legal, it's very technical. So what we are trying to do is, our aim is to break that up in an easy way so people consume. And we are running the episodes every Thursday. And there's a great viewers, not only the viewers, fans and advocates, but idea is also the conversion, but we didn't thought about the conversion and did for the sake of doing. But really, we really find the ways how we can be able to add value to the existing audience or to the new prospects. So that's something for you to think about, perhaps. And as I said, 5 years now, everything is happening in 5 months. So, and it's moving faster, and we don't know when these situations, uncertain circumstances will be ended. So idea for businesses is just be on the game, just make sure that the brand, the relevancy is there. Okay.